Villainous beats, villainous beats, villainous beats. Villainous beats, villainous beats.
In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I'm needed the world at stake. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is Super Black.
Show everybody, we are back Thursday evening. We got another episode of Blur's Eye View. We got a special guest in here with us tonight. But before we get that going, thank you for tuning in. Show your love on the YouTube channel. Just follow Blur's Eye View on IG. Tell you everywhere you can find us. Thank you to everybody's out there. You can also catch us really soon on Blurred Station, the BNN network, the Blurred News Network. That'll be us. We'll be running the entire ship in the show. But let's get this party started. My second in command, Lady Mandalore.
Well, hello, good evening to everybody. How are you this evening? Yes, on again.
We're a little hype over Ahsoka right now, so
that's my girl.
God. I put it in the chat. I said, Rosario, if you don't twirl those damn sabers.
I mean, like,
whew, it was glorious. It was glorious. Oh man. Let's get our ship's computer in the building. What's going on? We'll be watching the Cinematic Assassin. What's going on, Will? You're muted. Why is it everyone getting muted?
And the baton has been passed.
There it is.
Damn, all that. You know why I was still on mute? Because I was distracted. I was like, is Kara wearing a cocktail dress? Like, what is happening? What are you
talking about? What are you talking about? I always dress
I'm
like this.
in a homecoming t-shirt from high school circa 2003.
Hey,
I'm just underdressed.
That's all I'm doing.
And some of us, this is me dressed down. What are you talking about, sir?
How dare you question the second?
How dare you imply that I am stepping up a notch in any capacity for our guests? It's incredulous, sir. Incredulous.
Well, you know what? I think the scripts engineer might have something to say about that. What's going on?
Hi, William. How are you this evening? The expectation and anticipation is titillating.
I'm with Will on this one. Kira's all dolled up and fabulous this evening.
I don't understand.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
If this is the case, I mean,
are y'all trying to say that I look bad at any point in time during this entire podcast?
Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Christy.
I never said.
Can we talk about it?
I never said.
What are we saying?
I never said it.
Like I'm less. Am I giving less than 10 at any point in time? Is this what we're starting off with? The attack on the black woman? I don't understand why we have to go here. First thing, I know you not talking. I'm from Baltimore. Like Baltimore started something. I don't even understand. What's going on. What's going on?
It's frivolous.
Holster it, my dear. Holster it.
It's frivolous.
They don't get it.
I love y'all. I'll cut you though. But
our very own Shepherd Book, our D&D master, Navy Montel.
I'm telling you, this is the dress, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, what's going on? By the way, the power of Gallifrey compels you. What is up with this dress, boo? What's up with this dress? The power of a Gallifrey You know what?
Can't she wear a dress?
I would say this. She is. Oh, really? I was gonna give you your flowers, and you're gonna just donk out like me.
Hold on. I'm coming back. I'm here.
Flowers? Oh, you want them now? Oh, okay.
Flowers.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Wow. Well, she did say I love you, but I'll find you. So
I will step away from my sonic screwdriver. No, seriously though, but Kira, you're killing it today. Yeah. I ain't mad at you, girl. I ain't even mad.
And glad that you're rested.
Yeah, yes. Lord knows.
Yes.
Maybe I just needed a nap, and this is just what I look like when I take a nap.
We've seen what you look like after you take a nap. This ain't it.
I woke up like this. I woke up exactly like this.
Alexa, play
the crew, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Will, tell it.
So like this. I want to get this thing rolling because we always get great people to come on the show. We always talk about some great things before we get to our Ahsoka. Oh, that's good stuff. Our guest tonight, you know him from as Zero in Holes. He's been opposite Bow Wow in Roll Bounce, which is probably one of my favorite movies. I'm not gonna lie, because the music, it's the music. He is a veteran, a child actor and veteran in the entertainment game. He has tons of things going on, tons of plates spinning, and he's doing something that I can really stand behind because he's collecting a lot of 90s nostalgia Disney products, and I want to talk to him about this stuff.
Here we
go. Some of this stuff I didn't know
There's
existed.
the ulterior motive right there.
They call me Fury for a reason. Fury always has an ulterior reason. A very special welcome, Khleo Thomas.
What up, man?
What up, sir? What's going on?
Happening? Thank you guys so much for having me. Blurred's Eye View, what it do? What's up?
Wow.
Let me give you this right here.
I didn't know you were showing up. Hi.
Definitely.
A happy surprise.
Sir.
You lie like you breathe. Oh my gosh.
Look, I didn't even know.
My bad. Nah,
but
no,
see, you see how I play the role. You just slide it right on through. I planned for that. Khleo, my guy, you do a lot of stuff in the community that I want to talk to you about. This 90s nostalgia collection thing you're doing. You killed me when you did the Mickey Mouse TV, number one.
Dude, who is your supplier? Please.
Man, the crazy part about the internet is you will find Reddit, pages with all kinds of different details of things that once existed, rumored products. And yeah, I found a few Discords and a few Reddit pages that just kept me locked in for like hours. And I had first seen that the Mickey Mouse TV. I think the first one I ever saw like that was the princess one. I think it was like a purple or pink one. So that's the first time I ever actually saw that there was themed TVs. But the moment I saw like the red with the ears that are the speakers and the matching VCR DVD player, I was like, I don't care where it is, I gotta find it. I was able to track it down. I was able to track down the DVD player, but it took me so long to find a working VHS DVD player combo to complete the set. I finally found it, and now that's my pride and joy right there.
So here's the $1 million question. Does it work?
It works.
Get out.
You ain't gonna buy this man not gonna buy anything that doesn't work. Come on now. That's just
you'd be surprised what people get. You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
I'm
works.
The fossil of the group. Even I know that I need to work as I'm functioning.
It works, man. I play all of my I play my N64 on it. I play my Super Nintendo on it. I play my PS1 on it, just to just to have that, just to know that I can step back and go.
Not my entire childhood in a sense.
Yeah, all of them.
I'm so sorry.
All of them. What? I don't know if you guys see have you guys let me go grab this.
This man. First of all,
the jacket. I need the damn jacket. God damn it.
Really?
Nah, now you just flexing for no reason.
He did that on purpose. Did it on purpose.
Not just shitting you.
Really? You did that on purpose, fam.
This is my thing. I love this thing, bro. I love this.
Tommy Hilfiger Game
the
Boy.
Tommy Hilfiger Game Boy Color, like knowing that our parents could walk into Tommy Hilfiger, spend $50, get a certificate, and then go pick up one of these for their kid for like $50. I'm like, that was crazy. We don't get cool things like that, those kind of like promotions anymore. But this was really cool to picture the 90s. So I love having this thing.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all. I gotta take a part.
Do what you gotta do.
Like it's actively clean. It is not dirty. It's clean.
This is what you call proper upkeep.
Works.
That is exquisite maintenance, is what that is.
Oh my
Good upkeep.
God.
Good upkeep.
And let's keep it a buck
That's
though.
Q-tips
Like
and tweezer talk right there, man.
what's wild is to think like, yo, we used to take photos like this. Like that's
Hey,
crazy. Now we got the iPhone and selfies.
So
Different.
good. Yeah.
Wild times, man. Wild times.
You are what we consider just one of the top tier blurs, and because you walk the talk. That's
God level.
It is
God level.
Oh, my guy out here playing the games.
This man
knows what he's talking about. The fact that you mentioned Jetstream, and I'm like, you know what? If you are an X-Men fan,
Yeah,
let's go.
Dig in the crates, my friend.
Right.
And the fact that
I love Marvel, and y'all can come at me if you want to. I don't know Jetstream. I just want, if you could tell me and familiarize me.
This is where education comes in, my dear. This is where we're able to explore all the stories and possibilities.
I don't know if it's copyrighted. It probably is, but I'm going into the Fury files.
Do it.
What stopped us before. So Jetstream, if you know who Cannonball is from the New Mutants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Jetstream's power level. Jetstream's power level is literally the same. Is literally the same. Plus, but then he has some cybernetics involved too, due to an accident. He's of Moroccan descent. You know, something Khleo can attest to, and so it's just one of those things. See, Fury Files.
You got it. You got the breakdown for it, man. Jetstream for sure was something that was on my radar. I was at the Moon Knight premiere, and they had asked me, you know, if there was any character you want to be in the Marvel universe, what would it be? And I was like, Jetstream. And of course, many folks don't know. They don't know the Hellions. They don't know what
that. Yep.
Hellfire Club,
which is cool.
Club. Yeah, the original
exactly.
Hellfire Club.
So I would love if the opportunity ever presents itself to be able to showcase that. My mom being Moroccan, my dad being Black, it's just like, yo, that's just, there's not many of us. Like, I don't really ever, I've only met like maybe 7 or 8 other Moroccans in my whole life. So it's kind of weird. I feel like I'm just very rare in that space. But yeah, that's the guy. That would be the guy. If not that, listen, I think they just announced that like the X-Men development started now officially over there at the Marvel Studios. So
let the rumors fly.
Here we go. Here we go.
They are going to start.
Not the universe. You just don't know.
I'm gonna need y'all to start campaigning and talking to Mr. Feige or somebody on young Thomas's behalf, please.
Manifest.
The clean soul is needed in Marvel right now, please.
I need some Storm in my life. We have a couple of favorites that I would like to see in that role.
Can I give shout out to him flexing on the Hypeland gear, because Hypeland is fire. If y'all don't know anything about Hypeland, yo, their Yu-Gi-Oh hoodies are my favorite. I got one. I sport that bad boy whenever I kick someone's butt, and then I take it off when I'm done.
Well, see, Montel, we've seen you go to conventions and you're all white tux, and I'm like, how is he cosplaying as Moon Knight, all white, clean,
and not a speck of dirt?
And we know what it is to cosplay in heat. So to pull this off. And be clean with the white beard. He's just like, oh no, you don't understand. Everything's coiffed and trimmed. It's
coordinated.
The Navy taught me some things, y'all. We had white uniforms. If you got them jokers dirty, you was back on the boat. I was like, oh hell no, I'm out in here with the people. I'm keeping it clean.
So, you were just recently at DreamCon.
Yes, sir.
Your experience at DreamCon.
Man, there's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. It is so much fun. You know, growing up in LA, me and my brother are 3 years apart, and we loved anime, we loved video games, we loved comics, we loved cartoons, and we only had a select few people who we were friends with who could relate to all of those things. Many others couldn't. So I have two little brothers and a little sister. My baby brother and baby sister, DreamCon, not this year, last year, I thought it was very important for them to see that there are people out there just like them who are passionate about the things they love, because when me and Kadeem were growing up, we couldn't find people that were just like us. So I cleared my schedule, I flew us all down there, and we had an absolute blast. The RDC team and Berlizzi's team didn't even know I was going to be there. When they found out I was there, they included me in some amazing events. I was a part of the Super Smash Bros. Tournament last year and the Family Feud night last year. A lot of fun. Come DreamCon this year, I let them know, I'm like, look, whatever you need me to be a part of, I would love to just be there. And the only thing I ask in return is that my little sister will be able to showcase her very first comic book that she will be presenting. So she set it up. I got the book. She presented that to the world. These 4 amazing characters, these 4 young Black women living in the early 2000s. It's a really amazing story called Quad Squad. So that was the big mission for me when going down to DreamCon this year. Pulling out the Powerline suit, showing off the Mega Man X Zero cosplay, competing in the Mortal Kombat tournament winning that said tournament.
The flex is getting bigger, y'all. I'm telling you, the flex is getting massive.
It was dope.
So you speaking of power line, so you actually did a video for the power line, and I'm like, you know what? We've seen people like on Instagram or on TikTok do some of the dances. You actually went ahead and did a video,
yeah,
and knew all the moves.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so he's flexing on top of the flex, on top of the flex.
Dog,
this flex.
I've been wanting to do that video since I was in second grade. I've been okay, I don't know how all you guys felt when you first watched a Goofy movie, but seeing Max take over the auditorium at his school and have that little moment, like that's something I was like, oh, I want to do that. Obviously, I never interrupted, I never did that. But we are in the pandemic. I go hard on Halloween every single year, and I tell my stream, I'm Twitch streaming, I started my channel, and I was like, look, if I was gonna do something for this Halloween, I would have done Powerline, and I would have done. When we see him in the movie, he's on tour. He had to be a successful artist. Like if we're looking at Powerline, as if he was a real artist, he had to be very successful. That means he had to put out singles. That means there had to be music videos for that single. So that means Eye to Eye had a music video. So I would like to shoot the music video for Eye to Eye. I pitched that to my amazing Twitch community. They were in for it. I came back the next day streaming. I told them, here's the budget. They funded that budget in a week. And then that budget went straight to getting the custom costume, hiring the dancers, getting the space with the screen to look exactly like what it looked like in the movie. So amazing Twitch community made that happen.
It's fun when you see not just cosplay, but people that pull it off, just pull it off effortlessly, right? And to have fun with it. And then to turn around, like now Tafari and Kira, you went, they went.
Yeah.
You got a chance to meet up with Ozzy the Virus, who's a friend of the show, and gave you an amazing piece.
Yes.
First off, Ozzy has amazing stuff, period. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen one piece that this man has had, and I'm just like, yeah, if I just need the wall space at this point.
Yeah, man.
Don't come over my house. I'm telling you, I got none for you, sir.
I was gonna say, I'm like, man, that whole room must be completely filled. There's stuff on the floor, isn't there?
Oh, for Navy, definitely.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Why you calling me out? I mean, come on now. I've been doing this since I was 8. I'm 54. I gotta have something somewhere.
Bonzo gotta legit tiptoe through that room to get to the desk. Like, all right, excuse me, pardon me.
Everybody.
Oh, that's not supposed to be there.
And my Dragon Ball slides. I'm like, okay,
right.
I can get through it. All right.
Those are his comfies, as Deadpool like to call them.
Nice.
So here you are as Powerline. You know,
Oh man,
You killed that, sir. You killed
actually
that.
pretty damn clean.
That's really good.
Pretty
thank you,
damn
man.
clean.
That was the Halloween movie premiere, and they invited people out, and they were like, "Come dressed in your Halloween costume." I was like, "Bet." So
I just need a reason.
100%. You got to think that premiere was maybe a year after 2020, so people were just now even kind of going outside. So no one had really seen the fit in real life anyway. So that's right. That premiere was at the Chinese Theater here in LA. So you got to understand, walking down Hollywood Boulevard to that premiere had people like, what the fuck? Like, yo, black family stopping, like, yo, like having that moment. It was really dope. It was really cool, man.
Now you mentioned Halloween, and I see a lot of cool Batman Beyonds, but this
seeing you in that outfit, I was speechless. I'm like, I see, like I think you were coming up behind me on the escalator, me and Tafari, and I'm like, it's like, oh, it's real. Oh, it's real.
Yeah,
Holy could not be. That is clean.
I got goosebumps looking at that. Good Lord.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of that
clean.
suit. I'm very proud of that suit. Batman Beyond was definitely one of my favorite cartoons growing up. I love the fact that we got a younger Batman and Terry McGinnis, and then obviously you guys are all blurred. So like when they did that epilogue for Justice League and finding out Amanda Waller, I was like, yo, Waller is a lunatic for that.
Justice League Unlimited had no business being that raw with their talent and pulling that. I'm just like, I had recorded that and watched it, and I'm just like, get out of here.
But it
They tied everything together.
Yep.
It worked so
loved
well.
it.
It drew people in. That was what you wanted to do. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, man, it worked.
James
and
Gunn.
further-
James Gunn, take note.
Jim
Just-
Gunn.
just-
We call him
just-
Jim Gunn.
Jim Gunn.
Jimmy.
Jim
Jim
Gunn.
Jimmy G.
Jimmy.
Jimbo.
Jimmy
Hey,
G.
Jimbo.
Jimmy G.
Hey. Jimmy
You have
Jimbo.
not,
Hey.
we have not let us
It's
down.
so
You have-
easy, Jimmy. It's so easy. It's
I'm
so
telling you,
easy.
if he comes to San Diego Comic-Con next year, I'm stalking him and we're gonna have us a conversation because I will be there in San Diego. Trust and
And
believe.
a shock sprint with you.
It's
Mhm.
insane. Now this one,
That-
That's
Oh man, that Ryuk was fierce,
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
sir.
Thank you guys. Yo, you guys need to
Sir.
get research. Holy hell.
Sir. Come
there's a reason why I'm called
man.
Fury. I'm going to dig. I
man.
gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, bro.
So-
Death Note is a top 5 anime for me, maybe even in my top 3. I just love the psychological warfare between L and Light. I've watched that series from beginning to end over and over again. Like I know how it ends, but I just really do
Yeah.
enjoy Death Note. It's one of my favorite animes ever. And that cosplay came about very like randomly. I was just like, you know what? We're creeping up. We're like 2 weeks away from Halloween. I think I'm done doing the Halloween King thing. And then something just hit. I was like, you know what?
I was gonna say they keep
For you.
pulling you back in.
I'm sorry. 2 weeks?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. The same guy who did my Powerline cosplay, Brian Hearns, did the Ryuk cosplay. And Brian Hearns is an incredible costume designer.
Oh,
you know,
Lord,
he
here we go.
designs all the stuff for when Ariana Grande was touring, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, like all of their tour gear that they wear on stage. He designs all that stuff. So that's why those
Well,
things look at
I-
that
Don't
caliber.
fall
we can
over.
thank
Yeah.
you.
I will
Never fall
save
sideways over here.
that name for my FU money when I get it.
Brian Hearns, man.
Nah,
So-
But
Cleo,
it's there. It's there.
Before
Cleo, I
we-
got it.
Wow.
Before
It's
we
like
get
Brian
into
Hearns didn't make her cocktail dress tonight.
see, before we get into some more anime talk and some gaming talk, we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna leave Kira alone about her cocktail dress.
I'll cut you, Will, in front of company. I'll do it. I don't care.
We'll be
Can I
back.
get a sidecar with a short glass?
I got mixers. I got some water if you need to stay hydrated.
Yo.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Ready.
This just in.
Feeling groggy in the morning? Coffee just can't give you that pep in the step that you're looking for? Try Pop Starts for that great get up and go that adults need. Pop Starts has the vitamin and nutrients that only grown-ups can partake in, and with flavors such as tossed salad and scrambled eggs, and Jack Daniels and Bud Light flavors to start your day or end it. There's nothing better to wake up to unless you count that depressing cubicle job. Well, anyway, try Pop Starts today. Pop Starts is not part of the Kellogg's Corporation. Pop Starts could give you diarrhea. Pop Starts are not found in your local grocery store. Running low on energy, long days and even longer nights, tired of all the other energy drinks and bars promise you a lot and never delivering? Need to make it through work, but want a product that can keep up with your busy lifestyle? Want no longer? Try Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls. The balls that are so smooth and with a load of nutrients and vitamins to really get you up and bouncing off the walls. Made with all natural ingredients and healthy junk to satisfy even the pickiest eater. Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls are sold everywhere where you buy your junk. And now for those who want that extra kick in the butt, comes Chef's Heavy Duty Chocolate Salty Balls with 120% more caffeine than the leading brand. Disclaimer, this product has not been approved by the FDA or World Health Association. Warning, this product is not intended for consumption by children, elderly people, or women who are pregnant or may become pregnant. You might even get pregnant. Yo. We're gonna
Well done. Well done.
We're gonna go somewhere. Somebody's gonna lock us up somewhere. I don't know where. But,
Chris, I gotta ask Khleo this because he hit one of my nerves when he said his top 5 anime. And being I'm an anime fan, I have to ask, because I ask everyone that I have a chance to talk to, good sir, what is your top 5? If you will be so kind as to regale us with this wonderful list, please.
Let's go with the list.
No particular order.
No particular order. Perfect.
No particular
order. Out the gate smoking. I'm gonna go Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
nice.
Out the gate.
Nice.
The good one.
Then we'll go Death Note.
Nice, of course.
Slept on one, in my opinion, but it means so much to me and my family, is Detective Conan, aka Case Closed. I love Jimmy Kudo. I don't care. I love that anime. It is an adult Scooby-Doo anime, bro. There's a murder mystery every episode. People getting murked in that.
Wait. Please repeat.
Oh my God.
I love that anime, man.
Case Closed, or in Japan's no Detective.
Oh
Conan.
no, I know that one. Okay, no. Okay, my bad. I got you.
That's my baby right there, man.
That's a good one, yeah.
And then in 3 and 4, excuse me, yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5 for me. I'm gonna have to. I throw this one in there just because I enjoyed it, but I know it's one of the. It's a very polarizing anime that people either love or absolutely hate, and that's Future Diary. Like
yes,
I like Future Diary.
Watch out for your phones, y'all. Watch out for your phones.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
It's Lady Man.
My friend
you hit a
last year. That is one of the best animes I have ever watched. In my opinion,
it's sick real quick, but it's so dope.
I like it, man. Like when I've heard other people talk about it, they talk about the ending and all this other stuff. And I know they had to put out an OVA to kind of like tie up some loose ends. And I was like, I still liked it. I thought it was dope.
Right.
And then the 5th one is I'll give a 5th and a bonus. I'm just gonna say the fan service in me lover gotta go with High School of the Dead, just because it's way too much.
Oh my God!
Way too much anime titty. The fan service anime titty is a little too much in that one, but that's why you watch it. And then DBZ, man.
He's not wrong.
DBZ, man. I'm a huge Vegeta fan. I don't know if you guys saw the video of me getting my thing signed by the voice actor of Vegeta. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was a kid, bro. I couldn't contain any thought. It was amazing. So those are my 5.
It's funny you mention that, because I think there's a certain generation of blurs who were introduced to anime, and DBZ was what started it, right? And I think that was my love. I had already been exposed to it as a kid, but as a teenager coming across DBZ, I'm like, yo, this is different. And then being stuck watching the whole thing, no subtitles, not even just straight. I'm like, I don't know what's being said.
No, it's on,
but I like it.
But it don't matter.
So yeah, we're me and my brother resetting the satellite dish, like memorize the channel, and we'll just manually turn it to that channel every day. So.
It was nothing like running home, trying to catch Toonami. Like, there was nothing like it, man. When the cell games were going on, there was nothing else that mattered. I was trying to get to it. So yeah, DBZ will, and it's crazy because you have to almost put DBZ up there as like, it's hard to even rank it. Like, you technically don't have to say it because everyone has watched it and everyone's loved it. Right. So you don't have to say it, but it's like, I have to put it in my 5. It got to be there.
Yeah.
It was definitely one of the gateways.
There's current conversation. It's current conversation of Goku not being a bad father. So there's
don't get me started. Okay,
there's conversations being started that he's not the bad father that people think.
Don't do it.
I mean, the level of
who is being a Goku apologist out here on the internet? Like,
wait, it's the same ones. It's the same ones who don't know the mute challenge for a Beyonce concert. It's the same ones.
Uppercut, body blow, jab.
Yeah,
that's a good night, everybody.
That's the clip right there. So those are your top 5. What was your introduction to anime?
Introduction to anime. I believe it was DBZ, but it was not through the TV. A friend of mine's older brother had the tapes.
Mm-hmm.
And he had like 7 or 8 of those things, man.
Sounds like Suncoast.
It was
Suncoast video. Let's go.
We had to sit, like, bro, me and my little brother Kadeem, we would go to my friend's house every single weekend just to watch those DBZ tapes and play Final Fantasy VII. That's it. There was nothing else that we did, bro. And that was our entire elementary run. So from 2nd to 5th grade, that's all we did every single weekend. Crazy times.
Simpler times. Lovely.
Oh God.
Times.
Simpler
Oh
times.
God.
Yes.
No Call of Duty weight rooms. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
so much better times.
He said Final Fantasy 7. That's battle tested.
Facts. Oh my goodness. And you got it with the 3-disc set, and you loved it because it was all there. It was there. There was no internet. It was there. In that moment, you told the world, F you, because I'm going here. I'm going to take care of this.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. For them to announce the remake, or we got remake, and now we got Rebirth. I believe the next one coming out, and that's coming out on 2 discs. I'm like, wait. We're in 2023. Why the hell do we need 2 discs for this stuff again? What did you do, Square? Like, what did y'all pack into this? I can't wait to find out.
They're trying to make a comeback because they've been on a downward slide for a minute.
They're trying to make a complete game, which it would be nice for once in a while.
Wow.
Yeah, stabation. I will do it.
Heaven
I
forbid.
you.
So Khleo, if you didn't know, because I'm the captain and Lady Mandalore is the second in command, and now you see why. We don't pull. Yeah,
Everything getting shot at.
right. It's just like, wait a minute. It's similar to when you see a good battle and you're just like, oh, they got you. Like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You know, you've seen that battle, that hallway battle scene. Still dope battle scene. Anyway.
Unbelievable.
Lady Leonard, did you have a question? Other question?
I did. I might. So it's gonna get a little bit serious. I hate my serious questions sometimes. However, they're really good.
It's the dress. It's definitely the dress.
It is. It's the dress.
It's the dress.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So getting to meet you at DreamCon was amazing. Thank you to Far Eye, by the way, because I was deer in headlights, had absolutely no expectations of that actually happening. Thank you. Just being able to observe you in your element, not on like a lot of actors can be. I got a real sense of your pure, clean spirit, and I appreciated you even more, just for the 10 or 15 seconds that I met you. My question to you, with all that said, you seem like you have so much more that you have to give. I kind of want to know what you feel like your ultimate purpose is, or what your goal is with your potential that you have.
Ooh, man.
Actualized or unrealized. You have so much potential.
Yeah.
We should have warned you, but yeah, you should know this question coming from her. This is standard. This is standard.
Tell us.
Yeah, sorry.
Soul, brother.
Bring the scrolls.
So that's what you inspired in me. If I can give just a taste of what it is that you mean to people all over the world, that is what you've inspired in me to ask you.
Man, that is an amazing question. Thank you, Lady Mandalore. Thank you so much.
Now before you answer, remember I told you me and her always back each other up.
Got it.
It's okay.
Me, Will, and
it's
Will.
Coming. It's coming.
Me and Will are just to go, hey, we're here. Hi. Hey. Hi. We're just window dressing. Hi. Don't worry, I'll get you back later.
I started, I told my mom I wanted to be an actor when I was 5 years old. We were living in Germany at the time. My dad was in the military. So for her 5-year-old son to tell her that out of the blue is not something that was normal or something that was attainable. Like, there was no knowledge. There was no one to coach us through anything. So we get to the States after my dad gets out of the military. My mom asked me, do I still want to pursue that? And I said, yeah. So she signs me up for an acting class, and I walk in, and the first thing that they try to teach me as an actor was they tried to teach me how to be the, hey guys, Right?
Oh boy.
But even at 5 years old, I had watched films that were way above that space, like real movie making. So I get out of the first class and I tell my mom, like, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean what they're trying to teach me. So my mom had already paid the money, but I told her that's not what I meant. And, you know, she didn't get a refund. We never went back. We then just began the journey of auditioning and trying to figure it out as we go. True story. I'll tell this story very quickly. They told my mom that she should consider getting my ears surgically pinned back because they were too big. And this was when I was 5 or 6 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, an agent told my mom that, right?
Freaking aesthetic people. Gee,
the next week, I auditioned for this show called Kids Say the Darndest Things. It was hosted by Bill Cosby.
Mr. Cosby.
Yep. So I booked this thing. The entire segment is based around my ears. Bill goes on to go and promote this show on Oprah. And the only clip he brought with him to promote was the entire segment about my ears. So what a slap in the face. What a middle finger to the establishment. What a like. Did
he hit him with the quagmire almost?
Yeah, man.
All right.
That was the very beginning journey. You know, I'm getting ready to be 35. I am 30 years into dealing with the entertainment industry as in a whole. And I am very, very, I can look back at what I've done so far and I've been able to adapt to things I've always wanted to do. I think the industry and the business was very like, if you're famous for this, you can only do this. Like those are things I've actually heard when I was doing music. They told me I couldn't talk about anime on Twitter. Like the label told me that. And I was like, wait, what? And the whole thing. So I've seen and done a lot. Lady Mandalore, to wrap all of that up as far as which, you know, to your question is like, what do I think is left? Like 30 years in, I think I got 10 years left. I feel I got 10 more years to do everything that I've done and maximize every aspect, every tool I got, open doorways for my little sister to be able to design and draw things for Riot Games, help my baby brother get into game design, help my other brother who's a tech genius. My brother Kadeem hacked every system we ever had. So y'all remember what it was like to have a Dreamcast?
Yeah.
CDs look like the game.
You're talking to a couple pirates over here. So
that was my little brother doing that for the family. So for me, it's just it's about that, man. It's about setting the foundation for my family to be able to do all these things that they ever also wanted to accomplish. That's my space, and to continue to give back. There's teachers who reach out to me on social media. They read the book in the classrooms, and then they watch the movie right after. They watch Holes right afterwards. I zoom into those classrooms, and you can see the excitement in the kids' faces to want to ask me questions about the movie. What were my favorite parts? What was it like? Then they see this background, and they're like, "He's a gamer. He likes anime." Like so, like
he's the same age as us.
Yeah, he's like us.
Nice.
So just to continue to give back, man, and to set that foundation for the future. That's the overall journey in life for me.
Speaking of foundations, slick living and glam.
Yeah,
let's talk about them.
Yeah,
I told you.
Yeah,
if I don't set it up, she will, and it's a back and forth thing. It's,
okay. Slick Living was the name of my third mixtape, and then it just took on a life of its own, and then I created merch out of that, and then it became its own lifestyle brand. I always wanted to do something, again, wanting to figure out how to set the foundation for the family. My little sister being an artist, I was like, I would love for her to design a couple clothes for something I had an idea for. So we created Glam, which stands for Goddess Living Amongst Men. It's presented by my little sister and my mom, and all of the things that they wanted to show the world and give the world. You know, my mom is from Morocco. She didn't get to the States until she was like 13 or 14 years old. English is her fifth language. So her level of intellect is just above. She's the most amazing woman ever. As my mama, so of course I love her. But you know what I mean? Like you go out in the world, you see all these different people. So that's how Glam came to be, and we're really excited to showcase something very, very special in the top of Q1.
I like what those two brands really mean.
Nice.
Which is something that in this, especially in our community, we need to see a lot of. Right now you see Black voices in gaming. Shout out to Black voices in gaming, because you don't see, especially Black women. They're gamers.
Yeah.
Like really good hardcore gamers, not eye candy. Just they're out here really gaming.
I mean, we can do both. Let's be honest.
I mean, yes,
we can do
far
both,
be it for me to say you couldn't. It was like.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'll put on a t-shirt. Look, anyway, on my harder days, I do not look like this. I just,
I refuse to comment. You are not going to set me on fire.
I'm waving at that one as it passes me by.
This conversation.
I made it this far in life by knowing.
Y'all already threw me under the bus earlier. Don't act like y'all didn't say what you said. It's fine.
Like you just slide under that bad boy, looking all stylish. Like, hi guys, I just do. Blah, blah.
Hi.
I don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is me on a bag.
So here's the thing. So Khleo, we were at BlurCon. We had a chance to interview Cree Summer, and we went as the kids next door. And
nice,
yeah. And so
they killed
this Cree Summer. Just
that Cree Summer.
The signed Funko of Susie Carmichael. Oh
yes.
That reaction is everything, y'all.
Good on you, sir. Good on you.
And much like Lady Mandalore said, she is such like Lady Mandalore said about you earlier. This is another person who is such a down to earth person, and just doesn't care. Just live life. Don't hurt people, and bring positivity into everybody's life that you can interact with. So when I see you on All Def Digital, and then once again, this is circles talking here. You've done gaming with Roxy Hayes, who's come on the show several times.
Roxy's a nut. That's all I gotta say.
Roxy, she's past the word nut.
I'm being nice. I know Roxy in real life too, so
Hey, pause.
She's past that. She's a force. All right.
Yes.
You have to know how you're dealing with Roxy when you're in the room with her, because it's Roxy.
I love that girl.
She's entertaining.
She's hilarious.
She's definitely funny.
She doesn't hold back. I love it. But when I see you in the gaming, winning the awards, it is like, this was the humble factor right here. Seeing you win that award for the Mortal Kombat challenge, seeing you win that award, I'm like, he ain't even bragging. He's just like, oh, I'm true to this. Now, this is me.
That's my baby, bro. Mortal Kombat is
oh, here
we go. There it is.
It's my thing. Like,
I'm gonna tell you now.
Mortal Kombat is the game that me and my brother played. Like, I'm talking hours. I would play Sub-Zero. He played Scorpion. That's just what it's been since Mortal Kombat 2, forever. Nice. So I'm running around. I'm doing all this stuff, bro. I didn't even know if I was confirmed to play in the tournament. So once it happened, once I got to like, oh yeah, you're doing it, we got to go. I was like, all right, here we go. And Pierre Steps, shout out to all the competitors who came and played, but like me and Pierre Steps, I've played against each other before. And that's why even on the stage, you saw it got a little heated, because we will talk that talk to each other. He knows I'm not backing down from
it. That's how it works.
Yeah, that is Pierre for real.
Yeah,
you would have fit in well here in Cleveland. Here in Cleveland, they have called the Cleveland Gaming Classic, where you can play every console back to ColecoVision. Like,
it's MagFest too. Yeah,
it's nuts.
I've heard of MagFest. A friend of mine invited me out, and I haven't had the chance to go and check it out yet.
Sir,
speaking of conventions, so San Diego and DreamCon, and up until recently it was Evo.
Ooh, thank God.
Decided to run all on the same weekend. I don't know who told him this. And we've seen a video of you trying to figure out how can you pull off all three. Well, Evo actually moved their date, so now it's down to 2. What's the secret?
Challenge accepted.
How them frequent flyer miles looking, baby?
Right.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Look,
You,
I got some time to work hard, bust my ass, and hopefully figure out a way to make it work where I could, if the opportunities come up to be at both, so be it. But if not, I'm telling you where I would 100% rather be, and that's at DreamCon, because I get to see folks that look just like me or into the exact same things as me. Me and Kadeem, my brother, we talk about all the time. It's like we feel home, we feel seen, we feel comfortable.
You can't have them back. You can't have them back. Yours now.
It's very rare that I go out and I'm not on my I'm not on like as far as like being on my P's and Q's and just understanding like, okay, well, you know, the brand of Khleo Thomas is here. I am fully at peace and relaxed at DreamCon, getting a chance to be around people just like me. I absolutely love it. So I'll be at DreamCon. If they got to choose one, I'll see you in Austin.
Okay. Otherwise, he would have to call up Dr. Rusty Venture to get a clone.
Shout out to the Venture Bros, my top 5 cartoon ever. I love the Venture Bros.
Wait, did you see Baboon Heart?
Yes.
Yo,
Yes. Yo,
They tied
I'm
up
like, what?
everything.
Yo,
I was watching.
Oh,
I was
God.
actually watching that, and I'm talking. I'm in the chat. I'm like, yo, why? This is crazy. Call y'all back.
Yeah, Venture Bros. I love that show, man. I love it. I dig it. The whole, Johnny Quest kind of spinoff thing. I fell in love with it the first day I saw it. Does anyone remember the Real Adventures of Johnny Quest?
Yes.
Is that not? Is that intro not fire as hell?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love that intro.
I would say I'm a huge fan of the original too, because that when you hear it, as soon as you hear that the horns coming, dun 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 dun. How could you not get hyped off of this? He getting shot with arrows, and he's getting shot at with cannons. Like, go Johnny! Dun, dun, dun.
Mark, I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that, Mark Hoover. I need to hear that intro.
We need to hear that.
I need it.
Right.
I need it. I need to see it.
That is like Adult Swim is top tier.
Yeah.
Toonami and Adult Swim just locked in.
Raise a generation. It raised a generation. I think where we are culturally as Blurs, we have to give a lot of credit to Toonami and to Adult Swim. Like late nights watching Cowboy Bebop on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Please do not be offended by this question. Because I am 100%. Are you a story whore? Because I am fully fledged. I'm into a good story. Like, I will do anything for a good story. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to put it just in those terms.
Story whore.
But
story.
Never heard that one.
She's a story whore.
That's a new one.
Story whore.
I love a good story.
I think we all are to a certain extent. We all we love these characters. We love these stories, and they've left such a huge impact on all of us, since our childhood. So yeah, I would call myself a story whore for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm into that. 2:00 in the morning though. When you laid up and Adult Swim is on and you hear that Inuyasha outro.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Get out of my head. Whoa, stop it.
Be like, oh, I missed it. All right.
Bruh.
That song that outro really did.
Why did they do that? That song is that outro volume wise is way higher than anything else on Adult Swim.
There's no way. Like, I have the TV down. There's no reason why I'd be like, boom. Why is that up so loud? I'm like, I didn't have it that loud.
I didn't do it.
They wanted you awake to watch Outlaw Star. That's what they wanted you awake to watch Outlaw Star. You do not want to miss out on Outlaw Star.
On Adult Swim.
And
it was just one of them things.
And mentioning Toonami and the doorway and the gateway for anime, Khleo, for you, it's obvious that you're passionate about anime. This is something that has been ingrained in you. When you recommend anime to people, how do you go about it? Because everybody's way of doing it is different. So I'm curious about yours because I could just see that fire in your eyes. So I'm curious.
Yeah, man. Out the gate, I've started sending people straight to Demon Slayer. straight to that one because you get right in. Yeah. Like you can kind of understand the rules of anime a little bit when you go right into Demon Slayer. For what's wild is I hear people send folks straight to Attack on Titan. I'm like, are you kidding me?
No,
are you kidding me?
That's black tar heroin. That's black tar heroin. You can't be doing that.
Why would you send someone straight to Attack on Titan where like your protagonist is like, oh, there's no kind of hope ever.
So my mom getting eaten. There's no hope. Why
you don't look at potatoes the same or anything. You just said
nothing the same as that.
Not after this last. Oh my gosh!
Look, there's nothing worse than hearing me and my son go like at the same time. Not the potato girl.
Yeah, I said straight to Demon Slayer, man. That's what I would tell folks to start with. But I also let them know, like, yo, if you're into something that's not so super hero based, like, yo, that's why you go and check out an anime like Death Note. That's why you go check out an anime like Future Diary. Like, those are very grounded in real life. They're like, yo, this is kind of creepy. This could go down like this. So those are my two that I would like to throw out there for people for sure.
Yeah, I did the same. I approve thing.
Shout out.
Titan. Sorry. No, go ahead. No. Lady.
You do this all the time. It's like, did it. And we're sitting there going, would y'all, someone go.
Oh, well, shit. Let me say what I was going to say then. Goddamn. Shout out to the Bama Blurred because One Piece is a cult. I will acknowledge this.
We said this here. It's a cult with jackets. We covered this.
Yes.
It's a cult with jackets.
See? Jackets.
No.
Wow.
Sorry, it ain't it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm watching it right now.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
As anime fans, are we shocked about where One Piece is now? Like,
no.
Just no. It's just
One Piece has always been here. But I promise you, in the last 3 to 5 years, it has become like the pinnacle. People are absolutely like they fucking love One Piece.
Yeah,
but it wasn't like that all these years. So what changed? What shifted?
Where y'all been? That's all I'm asking. Where y'all been?
Here's a thought. I think it changed. I think it changed when they started seeing certain fight scenes that they have the animation alone.
Phenomenal.
And I think that's where they like, yo, like especially on Twitter, now known as X. They just X.
I gotta say like
X. They would show like they would show clips of fight scenes, and people would say, "Well, what is this?" Because that looks raw. And then they go back and they see it, and they're like, I think I need to see more. And I think that's what kind of started that wave, because now people are saying the top 3: Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto. And I'm just like, why can't we have all?
That's controversial too in of itself.
In itself, exactly.
But Bleach needs to be in that as well. That's all.
They always interchange somewhere.
Justice for Ichigo Kurosaki, bro.
Thank you.
One of my nicknames, man. Khleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living, aka Ichigo Kurosaki.
Now we got Lady Mandalore to watch a couple episodes of One Piece, and it's funny because she says it's a cult. But man, guess what? This is the funny part, because us being a crew, she's giving Zoro Roanono vibes. Like,
oh yeah,
like I'm not a crew. I'm not on your crew.
I did go to sleep,
but she's on the crew.
I did go to sleep I did go to sleep on Tuesday.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
you can only fight it.
I'll be Zoro. Yeah. No, I'll take Zoro.
Yeah,
I don't want nobody else. So Zoro, real with it. I like it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
he has lofty goals. I
like Sanji. I've always liked Sanji because he has that, that smarminess where he's awkward, but when it comes down to it, when it's time for him to go, the man can go.
Right.
He's unparalleled.
Just Luffy for always me was the guy that pulled up. Even when they came to his friends, it was like, gotta go.
He said it. I mean, it's the best. I mean, it's probably one of the best ways to say, hey, this is about friendship, and he's down for his crew, and he was like, yeah, we're such and such. No, we going back. We don't care about the odds. We'll whoop some ass. We going back. We're like, nobody gets left behind, and I can appeal to that, because it's like, crew member left behind. Swing this boat around. Let's go. We got to go back.
And you go back. You go back to
He
what
is
they
the
say.
most.
Ladies first.
See, look,
Ladies
see,
first.
see?
Ladies in the cocktail dress first. Go ahead.
He is the most consistent, inconsistent man I have ever come across in any story, real or imaginary. I will say he's consistent with that. Consistently inconsistent.
Really, Mayhem? One Piece is
One
for
Piece
brothers,
for
for kids. Really, Mayhem?
One Piece. Okay, One Piece's intro on 4Kids had no business being such a banger. It had no business. That and Shaman King were two intros that made no sense for them to be as banging as they are. Because even if you didn't get into it, you just listen to it for the first minute, 30 seconds, you'll be done with the rest of the day.
That's the Gaio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard.
Gaio.
Yeah, that was hard.
Everybody dreaming.
I feel bad for you One Piece fans, man. I'm not gonna lie, because I do think that at the end of the story, you know what the One Piece is gonna be? Simply the treasure of friendship.
And there once again is the theory again.
When that creator pulls that move on y'all gonna right. I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
It's better than the Lost ending. I will say that.
Oh yeah, were they dead the whole time?
Yeah. Stuck in limbo or something. That's in
that face.
Even the dog. The dog. I'm just
the dog did it. That's the worst part.
That's why I'll just watch Doctor Who, because this I know he's going to come back as something else, and I'm just going to just keep on going.
Hey, I'm here for the Dr. Donna team up again anyway. So so you have all these accolades. You have a goal, and I love this. You have a goal and an end game. And the fact that you're putting your family on, because they obviously have the whole thing with gaming and tech, and it was just like, this is like the wave, right?
Yeah.
What do you see yourself after 10 years? Where do you see yourself?
I want to be able to continue to be in this business, but from a further standpoint of getting a chance to help others, like produce, like you guys. But before we came on, I heard you speak about the network that you guys are running the ship on. Yes,
Blurred Network, Blurred Station.
Things like that, like coming on board as either the investor or coming on board as somebody to be able to put the network in positions to get branding opportunities, to get sponsorship deals, to be able to connect those dots. Because even right now, you look around when it comes to marketing, like they're always trying to figure out how to tap into our market. Yes. Everyone at all times. And I know that, via social media, via Twitter, they like to make it where it's like, oh, it only happens during Black History Month. No, it's spotlighted more because you're paying attention to it more than. But across the board, what moves the needle more than us? No matter what.
We are the trend. We are the trend.
Khleo, we got. If you got like 5 minutes after the show, we gonna holler.
Yeah, we got something for you.
We got just to talk, just talking.
Yeah, it is.
I think you'll like what you're gonna hear. Have you watched Ahsoka?
Due to the SAG after strike, I have not been able to watch Ahsoka.
Okay.
I haven't watched one.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry, they said the word. They said the magic word. Continue.
Continue. Wine? They didn't say wine. Why did you pull that out?
What?
Say wine. Here comes the saber. Here we go.
Well, yeah, you got to double fist it. Wah. Yeah. There you go.
You know what? How about this? How about
another clip? Is just
I got my Pokédex. I got my Pokédex, and it works.
Pulled the Pokédex out, and let me tell you what happened to me while at. Was it at DreamCon? No, it wasn't at DreamCon. Oh my god! But I did. I'll tell that story another day. I was bidding on. I was bidding on that. I was bidding on the throwback Pokédex, and I missed out on it, and I'm still mad about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, sir, I don't mind donating from one blur to another.
Shut the fuck up.
So wait a minute. If you want this working Pokédex,
what is happening?
All you gotta
what is going on?
Y'all, I've been doing this,
my friend.
For
it's
years.
Called bridge building.
Exactly, and not to mention, what's the use of holding on to it if I can't pass it on to someone who's going to appreciate it? So, Khleo, this is yours, bro. When I see you, this is yours.
Thank you.
Well,
thank you. I will take good care of it.
I would
in this case.
I would tell you this. That moment alone,
and I got to tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Really? I got you, man. I got you. So I'm gonna put this back up on the shelf. So everyone knows this now belongs to Khleo. All of y'all can step off. All right. That's all I gotta say.
Nothing like that era, bro. That Tiger Electronics Pokédex is iconic.
So hard to find, bro. That's hard to find.
Yeah, man.
Did you think? Oh, go ahead. Let me go.
Did you? So Tafari gave you a very limited edition.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I almost said Pokemon. God damn it, Navy, get out of my head.
It was the Pokemon Pikachu edition 25th anniversary. Yes. I have not opened it yet. I know. No, I have it in a box still sitting. I haven't opened it yet.
Why would you open that?
What?
Because
the same way I'm looking at 4 Robins and Virgil Hawkins and Victor Stone on my desk right now. That's the same reason. Just, I mean, I got Doom standing behind me. Why wouldn't I take him out the box?
Very important to take it out of the box.
You gotta let it breathe a little bit, like oxygens. There's a little air because they get lonely in the box. They talk to me sometimes, my friends, and I just they look and they're like help inside the box, and I can't help myself. I just have to let them breathe.
So A-Train, Static Shock, and Miles are staying in their box where they belong.
Sealed and boxed up.
Stevie Wonder, signed, sealed, and delivered.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now.
I just did this episode with LeBron's production company, Spring Hill, called Them Pieces. And they interviewed people who were fashion designers. They interviewed jewelry designers, and then myself, and they had me bring some of my stuff. So I really look forward for that episode to drop because I pulled some stuff out. I pulled some stuff out to showcase, man. I'm really excited for the episode to drop.
Nice. I was gonna say, everyone has a holy grail when it comes to some kind of figure, collectible. What is yours?
I'm not gonna pull it down again. Sorry.
Please don't. Please don't. Oh my gosh.
So that signed Vegeta poster is because he put a saying never loses his pride and then signed it. Like, bro, I love that. But
he put it
something that I don't know if you guys have seen it, but my power line necklace, like that was something that I've dreamed of having for years. And I worked my ass off to be able to, once the time comes, not even think about it, just sign it, have them make it, and then I have it now. So that my power line custom diamond chain is 100% my grail, because I remember. So after we do Roll Bounce, Bao takes me on Scream Tour with him, and by that time Bao had the dog paw, that big ass iced out dog paw, as a chain he was wearing. But I always wanted to see him wear the Mickey Mouse chain, and he never pulled it out. That was the thing. Bao's line was like, I got that iced out Mickey Mouse around my neck. Like, that was him. So one day I finally saw it, and I was like, to see an animated character, Mickey Mouse in diamonds, I thought was the coolest thing ever. So that is what inspired me one day to be like, when the time comes, I'm getting my power line chain.
Okay.
I guess we're showing this stuff off because Kira got hers.
Here's
My holy grail was fantastic.
Oh yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go.
That was my holy grail. That was the one. Oh, I know it's good to know people where they know you. I'm a huge Black Panther fan. Huge. To the fact, like, well, you guys know. So
wouldn't have guessed in a million.
Just well over 30 years of being a fan of this character and realizing, like, oh, there's somebody that looks like me who's a kick-ass character.
Mm-hmm.
And always been on the hunt for that Fantastic Four issue. Always.
Mm-hmm.
And the book, my local bookstore literally said, they gave me a text, they called me up and said, hey, we got something for you. And I'm like, I got my pull list already. What you got? And they send me a picture and I'm like, I don't care about the price. Hold it. Hold it.
Oh.
Just hold it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank y'all for helping me make my most recent comic book purchase this weekend. That
come on, flex, girl, flex.
The Black Panther in it, the not for resale reprint. What was it, 19?
Oh, the Avengers issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first
Oh,
the 80.
I got it. I'm waiting. For it. It's in the mail. It's coming.
I'm so proud of you.
Let's go.
It's my first big purchase. It's I don't know where I'm gonna keep it, but it's
safe
I
to
can't
say,
reach it.
It's safe to say when it's the one thing out of being a blurred, it's the one thing when you find that holy grail, you argue that and die on that hill.
Mm-hmm.
No one can say, why did you spend that money?
Mind your business.
I do it
Mind
again.
your business.
Mind your business.
Did
Did you buy it?
I do it again.
And see,
Did you work my job to make the money to buy the thing that I love? No, mind your business. Go sit down.
I bought it. And didn't say anything to the wife for like 2 weeks, but I was like, everything's covered.
And see, I'm weird because my holy grail is all of this. 13 long white boxes. Wow. 13. And
your holy grail is in the room with you. My holy grail is sitting in a vault.
Now that's a flex.
Yours,
I can't even do that.
Your story makes me nauseous sometimes. Go for it.
I will never regret that.
You have to hear Spartan's story.
What is it? Black Spartan, what is it?
You're gonna let me tell the story. Okay.
So. Yeah, well, our guest wants to hear the story. Regale him with the story.
Don't get mad.
I'm gonna be happy with it. But anyway, went really quickly. Went to a con. This one vendor had Batman #7, and basically the first introduction to the Joker. I told the guy, did he know what he had? He goes, no, because he was only selling it for $40. I said, well, that's now. Hang on, keep in mind, I was young and stupid at the time. I am not. I'm a little bit wiser now. So I sat there and told him. I said, well, that's kind of a sought after comic. Walked off. I come back. I was like, you know, I wonder if that guy will let me have it. I come back. The price in that sucker jumped from 40 to 5 stacks. I was doing well in life at the time. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to get this opportunity again. So what did I do? I bought it.
You bought the Batman #7 comic
at
5 stacks when just 30 minutes beforehand it was $40.
Yeah.
Again, I say this with all love in the world. I was young and stupid.
We've all
been this always. Now, 40-year-old me would go back and go kick 21-year-old me's ass.
In the parking lot and take that goddamn comic from you
and $40
and laugh maniacally the whole way.
Now, I will say that. Now, the other purchases in life have been a little bit more lower than that, but that's the story I always tell. I'm like, yeah, I was doing okay at the time, but again, I was
yeah, that's right there.
Like what?
Yeah. Baby. I'm glad y'all heard it because
it was not until Will told this story that I realized you can have PTSD from a thing that didn't even happen to you. I was in so much pain in the group chat.
Oh man,
disturbing.
That's the most, I can honestly say it's the most I've ever paid for a comic. For a graded, that wasn't even a signed comic. The signed comic actually cost less than that.
He said that's disability for me.
I gotta wait. This part of the story.
There's more comics in that vault I never told y'all about.
We're sure after the 5 cents, we were sure of it. I'm like,
I bet my life on that.
Oh my god! So yeah, it wasn't the fact. It was the fact that you let the price bump up.
Well, again, it's learning a lesson of if someone's going to sell you something very valuable at a low price, keep your mouth shut. That was my lesson. I paid for my tuition.
Okay, so Lady Mandalore, she stays in New York, so she knows where I'm coming from. We know how to haggle. I'm Ohio. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. We can look.
Okay, wait. No,
there will be some bartering going on.
We're gonna clarify this real quick. First of all, as a New Yorker, I'm not saying a goddamn thing to that motherfucker with a goddamn $40 comic sitting up there, and I'm looking at it, and it's looking at me, looking at it, looking at me. I'm not saying a goddamn word.
Here's the $40. That's gas money. I will make it up. I will not be worried.
I'm gonna feel bad. I'll give him 60.
You just say because you're such a great sale. So
thank you, sir.
And then walk away normally, like you just made the
I've got y'all.
You have to walk away with this.
I can't even. This is the reason why I don't even lie. I have the worst poker face on earth. My face betrays me. So if I sit there and go, "You don't know what you got," as I'm smiling like the Cheshire Cat, he's gonna be like, "This fool knows something." He knows something.
You don't know what you have should never leave your mouth, whether it's in a relationship or about money. Do not let them words ever leave your mouth. Just either take it or go. You do not need to have a whole conversation about that at that point. Anyway, but continue.
Yes, the Joker laugh. I'm a cavalcade of gifts.
I will say I do have a story. It's not as crazy as Will's, but along those lines. I work. I stopped talking about the dress. Don't do it, okay? Anyway, so I work in a game and comic book store part-time, and I've been there for 15 years. So we take in trade-ins. So guy comes in with the box and he says, "Look, I don't want this. Can you take it out of my hands?" And he wanted cash for it, and the store was like, "Well, we don't want a whole lot for it." Never looked in the box. I met him outside and said, "You know what? How much you want for it?" He said, "Give me $30. So $30. All right, cool. I come back and I bring it home and I'm looking through the box and I go, "Wait, Iron Man 282, first appearance of War Machine was on the top of the pile." On the top of the pile. I've got it right behind me. I showed Chris this before. I said it was right there in front of me. I said, "Okay,
that box just paid for itself."
I just grew another white hair. Dear Lord. And that's one of many stories that I've been like, I can't believe I actually had that. And
man. A question for the comics for me. I know that you said you're a huge Black Panther fan.
Yes.
Am I tripping, or did Black Panther try to smash, or did smash Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm?
He flirted the dog shit out.
He sure did.
That was a lot of skip on that line. A lot of skipping.
And to be honest with you,
that was Namor.
It's a step. It's a step above what Namor. Namor was just trying to woo her. T'Challa was like, "Oh no, you about to see the meats, my dear."
It's about to be an Arby's
He
moment.
was like right there.
I
remember like, "Yeah, step into this hot spring with me. We like to go."
Boom. That's what I remember. I remember seeing an image and it said T'Challa and it says, I was like, "Wait, why are they? That's old girl. What is happening here?" So I never read the story, but I wanted to get clarification. Okay,
yeah,
so he
did.
What the hell was Sue Storm doing in Wakanda?
Was a hoe.
I believe that's when it was shortly after he set up a trap for them, basically tested his own skill set.
Okay.
And they didn't know who he was. They never heard of Wakanda or anything like that. And so he was testing his mettle against them because they were like the it team at that particular time. So it was shortly after that, after their meeting. But yeah, Namor, I'm sure Reed looked at T'Challa, was like, "Okay, we cool. I got you. But Namor, I can't trust you for nothing." Like, yo, there's times during the Civil War arc, she got mad at Reed because he stood with Tony.
Yep.
and she stood with Cat, and she was like, "I'm out." And where did she go? Atlantis.
Yeah.
Of all places.
Wow.
As a FU to read, like, see, you better come get this, cause old boy over here.
Do you
been
know
in the corner this time?
you
I
have?
got her weak. She's going to come to me. She's going to be wet all the time.
Yay!
He has a whole
Oh man.
I'm a dirty old man comic fan. What can I say? It's like she'll be moisturized for the rest of her life.
And the worst thing about it, Namor do it as like, I'm doing this in front of you. I'm going
none.
I'm like, if anybody didn't give a damn, it was that dude. He was just like, please, you don't understand. Your wife's still eyeing me. I'm out here in my drawers, and you still can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing. Jesus, man. I thank you for clarifying that for me. I've always been curious. I know something that's like, I'm like, did he smash? Was they white swapping? Like, what is this? Yeah, no.
T'Challa got around, but yeah, he didn't smash Sue. He could have, but
there was a lot of flirting on the line on a few of those women.
Oh man,
I'm kind of glad because Fantastic Four would have been a whole different team, boy.
Under the sea would have had a whole
different. Who's this mulatto boy they just added to the Fantastic Four?
I can't.
Yeah, there was some moment. The only thing, and really, as much as I love that character, the only thing I really hated is the fact that he destroyed his own marriage with the Queen of Saul.
Yeah,
I hated that he destroyed that marriage with Storm. And I'm like, dude, do you realize y'all are the power couple? Like, period. Like OP, like
actual goddess.
I repeat.
Right.
Do you know what you have?
I mean, I like their relationship up until recently, because even then, even though the marriage was dissolved, you know, if she'll still come to his aid, but like, because it was just one of them things, if something go down, like Shuri still looks at Storm as her sister. So like, is that even his mom is just like, that's my daughter. What is your problem?
Okay.
So it's just one of them things where I'm just like, of all the things, that was your biggest failure.
Let Storm walk out the door. Damn,
you let Storm
Omega level, man. Omega level Storm, bro.
Omega level,
yeah.
To the point like she could take down that Secret Invasion run. Them two. Gonna cut off the Skrulls' head and write in their blood, "Don't you ever invade Wakanda again." And sent it back to the mothership. They was like, so Wakanda's off the map. Everything else is free game.
Let's go invade Germany. They got food. We get drunk over there. It's no problem. Let's go over there.
He took down a Super Skrull by himself. Like, I don't think we're ready for this right here.
Right.
So yeah, it's the biggest OP. I'm just like, oh, y'all couldn't have that.
That's a
and I have like, you know, I love that they're, you know, pushing forward on the X-Men movie, and we have a couple of favorites to play Storm. Like we've seen several actresses who just fit the bill, you know. And the one I just added this week was Jodie Turner-Smith. Like just watching her, and I'm like, yeah, you couldn't get Angela, so we got some fill-ins, you know. And yeah, it's a couple of them, but just don't put Wolverine in it right now. Everybody's screaming Wolverine. I'm like, don't put him in it right now. It's time. Build the team up first.
Put him to the side. Can we put him to the side?
Let him stay in Canada for a little while.
Thank you, sir. You know, make Alpha Flight happen. Okay, stay up there, make Alpha Flight happen. There you go.
Can they, knowing what he means merchandising wise, can they afford to leave Wolverine off the table? I don't know if they can, but
I mean, like,
if they mess up the casting, they're going to lose a lot of money. Listen, look, I'm a Marvel fan, and I had to come to Jesus talk today. You need to stop Which you better stop. You better stop. I'll listen. Look, I'm talking about it. All right. I'm airing my grievances.
Doggone it, Tafari.
The credentials need to be updated.
Oh God damn.
Demetrius, you know what I'm talking about.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Precisely.
That's all I'm saying. If they don't get the foundation to X-Men right, just throw away the whole thing. Just throw it away. Like I'm already done with what they've been doing lately. Personally, I know you can't talk about it, Khleo. It's fine. I'm just venting. But I'm just here for it. I'm gonna tell them like it is. I need y'all to get your foundations together because what you're doing is what DC attempted to do, and that's throwing whatever at a wall, hoping that it sticks. And this is not it. This is not story crafting, not just writing. You need to craft a story, and y'all are lacking severely in the last. I'm gonna be nice and say the last 5 to 10 years. I need y'all to bring it back up. I don't know what you need to do. Fix it. Fix it. Because the divorce papers are in the mail.
It is. Apparently, it's the divorce season in Hollywood. I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
Everybody. I was like, yo, everybody? This is getting nuts, bro. I don't
COVID's over. I'm done. We got to go.
That's not what she's talking about. We've had this talk.
we have, and it's been and look at where we are now, sir. Look at where we are now. You got weak simple Lokis. You got a weak Kang. Like, what are we doing?
Wow.
What are we doing? I said what I said.
I thought I heard.
But you go on ahead. Hold on. You go ahead. Go ahead and watch your movies. Go watch your little shows.
Wow. Look, if they just get Cyclops and Jean right, they never really failed with the professor. They never really failed there.
No. Patrick Stewart is that man.
Right. Is if you get just because they never really show Cyclops love. They never the rivalry between him and Wolverine they got, but they never really showed Cyclops a lot of love. They played him down. They made him like the 90s cartoon.
Yeah, instead of post Danger Room Scott.
Yeah,
that's the Scott Summers I like, the one that talked mess with Wolverine.
Krakoa Scott Summers.
Yeah.
Ooh,
give me that guy.
Krakoa Scott Summers. Okay, when you say it like that, I'm like, yeah, that is a different vibe.
That dude.
We got a different version of Cyclops not too long ago, right? Like he pretty much was like, yo, he pushed Professor X to the side, like, yo, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah. He looked at Matt. He was just like, no, Magneto was right. I'm like, this dude gets it. He gets it.
I would have loved to see an AVX Scott Summers. See an AVX Scott Summers.
AVX.
Oh, Avengers versus X-Men. That one. That was the penultimate dick because if you've never read that story, let me tell you, two teams fighting for one person who didn't want to have anything to do with it. You see Cap and Scott become the biggest assholes walking, and I was like, "Oh,
they stayed at each other's face."
Oh,
like,
did they?
That was a rivalry for no reason.
That's
like Cap. He was just like, "Oh, you only show up so you want to look good on screen. We don't need you." I'm like, "Damn."
The Avengers line was killed.
Okay, Scott. All right.
And through the annals of comics, has always been that one person.
That comeback always killed me. We don't avenge people until we avenge people before they start dying. I was like, damn.
And I love Cap, and I was just like,
but where's the lie?
It was like, I'm like.
So here's an interesting question for Khleo. If you, let's say, hypothetically, someone came to you, knocked on your door, and said, "We want to imbue you with the powers of a hero that you choose."
Other than Jetstream.
Other than Jetstream. Because Jetstream's an obvious.
Jetstream's good.
If you could become any hero, whether it's Marvel, DC, independent, who would you be? I don't even want to know why. I'd just like to know who.
Man, you got me stumped on this one, man. As a fan of all these different comic book characters, bro,
I couldn't answer that question.
That's so hard, man. And it's one thing to see them in comics, right? And just like, oh, I'd be him. We got a chance to see, DC make their run, and then Marvel, obviously, with everything they've done. Long as I can fly, that's all I care about. I listen. TSA and switch seats.
I knew it.
Pain of my existence. As somebody with a bad back, I got a bad back. I do have a bad back, man. Like I had to go to physical therapy about 2 years ago to get myself right because I ignored all the signs. And then one day I couldn't get up. I couldn't move. So I called my brother to come help me get out of bed. So yeah, I'm done flying. I would, long as I can just levitate and take off at jet sonic speed, I'm good. I got to wear goggles like yours though, because bugs will get in my eye. So I need those. I need those. So as long as I can fly, man. So throw out anyone who can fly. I'll take Superman's flight, but I don't want the what's Superman other than kryptonite? What he can fly. He has the ice breath. I mean, didn't they give him some random ass power a couple years ago?
Nuclear. Yeah, like explode almost. Yeah, like solar and like.
It's gonna get worse.
He was already stupid strong. What the fuck?
He was always powered. Let's give you the bomb ability.
Nah. The most random Superman power was very early. He could like shoot miniature projections of himself out of his fingers.
Yeah. But in much earlier books, they made him they OP'd him so bad. My guy was moving the whole moon at one point. Like, time machine. I can fly around. I'm like, and Flash is like, dude, like really? Like that's my thing.
Flash. Oh my God. We had to live through that. Like we were in the generation that had to live through the Flash movie actually seeing the light of day, guys.
We like to call it Batman and Friends.
Yeah.
It's
Michael
the
Keaton
only, it's really the only way we can kind of deal with it.
Yeah.
It's the only way we can get through it. That was the only way.
Thank you for giving me a new view of it. Thank you so much. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Because if it wasn't for Keaton and Affleck, actually, who did a great showing as Batman, I'm mad that we didn't really get a solo film from him. Because after BVS, that warehouse scene, straight Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
straight Arkham Asylum.
Yes.
And I'll stand on that hill. I'm like, no, he made up for Daredevil. I want this. I need that grizzled Batman.
And that scene, I saw him in. I saw just Dark Knight. I saw Dark Knight when he was fighting him in the suit, and all I could think of was those pages of Dark Knight, and I said, Frank Miller is right here. Oh my gosh! I screamed when I read that, and then I saw it.
He's there. It was there. Like, dude was jacked, and I'm like, he's getting it, and they failed on the delivery. They failed on the delivery, and then like when you get him in the Flash, which is fine, but then you give us Keaton, which is amazing, and then you gave us Supergirl, amazing, and then everything else is like, what is all of this other stuff? We don't need these guys. We just need.
I didn't want to see Nicolas Cage. Why is Nicolas Cage in here? All
I saw was Batman Beyond ready to happen. It's like Batman Beyond is there. He is literally the age, and he's there.
It's inches away, mere inches away.
He's literally the same age as Bruce. At that point in time, it could have been done.
Oh my God!
I'm going to be at the movie theater with a Nerf gun shooting people. What movie are you going to go see? Think carefully now.
It really was hard to sit through, and
we
like
can talk about something else. We can move on. We don't have to keep talking.
Better. Keaton is ours. Keaton is ours. We'll keep Keaton.
Blue Beetle's great. Blue Beetle's great.
Oh,
it was amazing.
I feel a way about that film coming out in the midst of the strike, because this was the first Latino superhero, and for that young actor to come off of the success of Cobra Kai, right?
Yeah.
He couldn't even do the traditional way of presenting something that is that's huge. That's huge for Latin culture, and he couldn't do any of that. So I hate that was taken from him. But I got to give a big shout to James Gunn for, I think he recently confirmed.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
Him and Waller.
Waller. Yeah.
So he'll get his run. He'll get his run.
He's like, I know what I like, and it's gonna be these three, and everybody else can kick rocks.
There's the door.
I mean,
Wait. Since we're right here. One of the things he did, I don't know if it was technically promoting, but he was just like promoting himself. Didn't he go on like Flex and drop like a crazy hot freestyle?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Yo,
that-
bars.
Yes, he did.
Bars.
right.
He did.
Nice.
He
So
went on.
He got an album out.
Yeah, he got an album out. But the weekend Blue Beetle dropped. He had an album drop that Friday. He was on Sway in the morning, and he dropped a whole freestyle. And I'm like, this dude got bars.
Wow.
Blue Beetle got bars. Like,
Okay.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Check him
So
out.
again, since we hear people you didn't know like had bars like that, so when you was like on the set of Roll Bounce, right? Like, what was the cipher like? It had to pop off at least
There had to
once.
be one.
Yo, you had obviously Bow, right? You got Nick Cannon, who had put out singles by that time.
Mm-hmm.
You had Rick Gonzalez, who is fresh off of Biker Boys and Coach Carter, and was pursuing a real life rap run.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Paul coming off of Moesha, thought he would be the next Corrupt from the West Coast. I was like, I don't know how this connects. And then with me, you know, I came off of Holes and Walking Tall up to that point. But my debut, you know, my debut film to the world being Holes, being the one that broke me to the industry, I also wrote the theme song for the film. So music was always there as well. So that's how me and Bao became close. It was the fact that, one, it was video games. We just played Madden and NBA Live every single day, every day. The Live with Vince Carter on the front and the Madden with Michael Vick on the front. That's all we played all day.
Okay.
So not a lot of battles, but it was the common interest between me and Bao being friends, him knowing that I did do music, for him to take me underneath his wing and bring me on Scream Tour, brother. And I every time I get the chance, I have to say it, like, I am forever grateful for him for that. He didn't have to do that. That guy was selling out arenas at 13. He didn't need to share a stage with anybody. And he chose me to come on this 32 city arena tour and stand shoulder to shoulder with him in these arenas like Madison Square Garden, sold out 2 nights in a row. It was like nothing
in minutes.
Right.
It's insane. It was insane, man. So yeah, music was amazing. I had my run. I got all the tools that I got from him. Went on to drop music myself, you know, because the equipment wise, we could like record music at home. You didn't need a big ass studio. Link up with Soulja Boy, go to do my SOD stuff for a while, tour with Sean Kingston, do all the runs. But yeah, music is a crazy industry,
literal.
and I'm very grateful to be far away of that business. When Issa Rae about a year and a half or 2 years ago put out a statement, because I know she was trying to do something to help like cultivate like homegrown artists and help like an organic build. She mentioned it. She was like, yo, this music industry shit is crazy. Wild. She said it in an interview. I was like, oh, bet. So I'm not wild. This is really what it is. I wasn't wild to get away from it.
It's just confirmation. There you go.
Yeah.
Being on the set with Roll Bounce and being you around, there's a cavalcade of talent. Of talent. And you know, Cinematic Assassins, one of his favorites, was on that film as well. A young Journey Smollett.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like,
that side eye over there. He just had like his whole head just cranked around.
With whom does he speak of? So, and she's herself, and knowing the family she comes from, she's a powerhouse.
Yes, she is.
All right, just seeing her in certain things, and the Harley Quinn movie, I'm like, oh, she's singing too. Hold on, damn.
Yeah.
Did you know that you were around that much energy?
Listen, man, the entire Black Hollywood auditioned for Roll Bounce. I'll never forget that chemistry read. So I had an audition, then a callback, then a chemistry read. We're at Fox Studios, and there's not a name you can say that was not there, which blew my mind, because I'm like, they didn't narrow down anything. You audition callback, you narrow it down. Every name you could think of. Every member of 3LW. Every member of B2K. Mario. Nate Maya.
702 was there, I imagine.
Romeo. Orlando Brown. Ravens there. It was insane.
Wow.
Every single one. So to even get the call that, hey, you booked the role, you're going to be playing Mixed Mike in this film. The only person who I knew who had been casted up to that point was Shy McBride, who played X's dad, Bal's dad, who I was a huge fan of because, you know, he is just an incredible thespian level actor. So, but when you look at our list, bro, Mike Epps, Charlie Murphy, Wayne Brady, Bao, Nick Cannon, Journey Smollett, Megan Good, Brandon T. Jackson. It's insane. What people don't know, though, is that at that time in Hollywood, there was 2 scripts in rotation, and they were both about skating, Roll Bounce and ATL.
Yep.
So in 1 week, I auditioned for both. And I'm like, what? How? What? There's 2 movies at the same time. They're about to be about skating. How did it work? Obviously, ATL got made later. And come to find out, Bao was actually originally casted as T.I.'s role before.
Wow.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. So I love that I have that on my resume, man. There's a few. I got 2 Blastics on my resume. I got Friday After Next and Roll Bounce, and I love that shit. I love that shit. I'm in the home,
It's
baby.
a fun film to watch. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a fun film to watch. You can sit down and watch it with your family. It's just fun.
Yeah.
If you're into roller skating, you can check it out. If you're just into the type of the 70s music, good lord, the 70s music, it's just that alone.
I can't hear Hollywood swinging anymore. I can't. When I tell you the choreo days were crazy. They had us there a month early, and then after almost every day of the shooting, we would still go back to choreo to go learn Hollywood. Oh my god!
That's
never again.
That's PTSD off of a song, y'all. Hollywood swinging.
Triggered.
Not again. Not again.
Not the sleeper cell song. When as soon as you hear it, it's like no.
Oh my god!
Turn into Bucky around here, yo. Shit.
Oh my god! So we discussed your career, which is an expansive career. Your end game or what you're looking forward to do, what you're doing now with your 2 entities with Glam and Slick Living, which are fantastic. The gaming, interviewing with Taj Mari, and the way you gave him flowers. And it's funny because you're a midst of true Black Hollywood, really, you know, and really having that influence on everything. You're down to earth, you're on the floors, you're playing, you're gaming, and you're having fun, and it's just positive. And you can't get too much of that. You don't get to see that much of it on this side as far as entertainment is concerned.
Yeah,
you know, especially when you're dealing with X. Jesus.
I don't like dealing with X. That's why I'm doing
I don't know. No one does.
Good.
No one
does.
No.
So
Shadowlands.
It's Shadowlands. Yes, it's the Shadowlands. Yo. Go ahead.
Also, can I say that I appreciate you for what you do. Your whole career has probably inspired others to pursue these avenues. And I don't think actors, creators, personalities, people like you get the accolades that you deserve. But the one thing that I think I love about you is that you're down to earth. You don't let celebrity take over who you are. You are who you are when you grab a controller, a comic, put on a cosplay, go to a con, whatever you are. You're not surrounded by this cavalcade of cuckoos who are just like, well, we're going to protect him. I don't need you. I can go to the bathroom on my own. I can play this game on my own. Yeah. So I hope that others take lesson from that, because growing up as a kid who wanted to meet the celebrities and not getting close to them, this is everything to be able to have this conversation and be a part of this group. So thank you so much for that. As an older cat, I needed this. So thank you.
Thank you for giving me that, man. It's my family, man. It's my parents. I give all the praise to them. They didn't expect their oldest. Hey, look at Tafari in the building.
He decided to show up finally.
Look, you know why I'm always.
He's keyboard cripping in the comment section.
You know why I'm always late to these, but I figured I got to stop inviting guests and not show face. So carry on.
My parents, man, did an amazing job. They didn't hide anything from me. They let me know, like, hey, we gave you the responsibility already, being the oldest. Now the stakes are a little bit more higher because the career you chose. Mm-hmm. My dad was all the way real with me. He didn't sugarcoat anything. So with that definitely helped me, sidestep the landmines of being a young Hollywood child actor and what comes with that. I mean, we've all seen the examples, but I never had to go play in that realm because I can go back home and be with my brothers and we could just turn on Tekken tag tournament and beat the hell out of each other. I'd rather do that. I'd much rather be doing that. So that's what it is. So for you to say that, for you to see that in me, it really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for that.
Your time here has been exceptional, thankful, eye-opening, entertaining. I have a thesaurus, but I don't have time.
Wow.
So, yo, I don't think it matters where they can find you because you're everywhere, right? So
as you should be,
right?
Name, yeah.
But if you had to plug, go ahead, plug away.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me, man. You can find me at Khleo Thomas across the board. We are in October, my favorite month of the year. I'll be at TwitchCon, which is not this weekend, next weekend. I'll be there at TwitchCon. I'll be at the Lenovo Tech World event right after that. Then I'm going down to ATL because I'm going to go to one of the HBCUs down there since Mountain Dew has the Real Change Challenge going on. And the game that everyone is competing for a $500,000 prize pool of is Mortal Kombat. So I, of course, will be down there to root for the student and maybe compete.
Just roll.
Roll. I'm going to sign up now. Going to sign up. Grad school doesn't sound that bad. Let me go and roll real quick.
Everyone usually looks forward to Halloween when it comes to me, and this year I got to be honest, I didn't do anything, guys. I didn't do anything. So I can't say much, but I feel like I can at least speak honestly here and give you guys an exclusive. I've told the world that there is no Khleo Thomas defending the role as Halloween King this year. That was cap. If I can give you guys anything else with that, it would simply just be to say,
let's go. Let's go.
And only here on Blur's Eye View do you get some of the best news.
Those goosebumps just got a little bit bigger. That's all I got.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I was like, I know he didn't post that for no reason.
Yo.
I'm
so sorry.
I'm very excited.
I'm so sorry.
The Spider-Verse is real. And Spider-Verse is real.
Look, the crowd already going nuts. Going nuts.
Hey, listen, Bama, listen. I'll give you this, it will not be Miles. It will not be Miles. But what Spider-Verse has shown us is there are plenty of Spider-Men and Spider people out there.
Let's go.
So what would a Spider-Man in LA look like?
It's about to go sideways.
And he's officially won for the year again.
Let's go.
Very excited. Very excited to showcase it.
I'm
not tweeting about it. This will not be on tweet. This will not be on my Instagram. You guys, if you're listening and you're here right now, you're the only ones that know. Please don't ruin the surprise for anyone else because I'm not posting about it. I will continue to keep up the kayfabe effect of like, no, we're not doing anything this year. No.
Khleo Thomas, you are a blurred.
That highlight in the drafts.
You might as well be king of the blurs at this point. Because you really are one of us. You're like they say, down to earth. You're gaming. You're in your element. You're in your. Go down there and get that $500,000 pot.
That part. Kira, do you need a moment? Kira, do you need a moment, sweetie? Do you need a moment?
I'm sorry. No, like wow, like fucking wow, for real. Oh my god. Like, okay, I'm good. I'm back. I'm all right. Okay, look, I'm good. I'm back.
You got my second in command all flustered. You
My
can
guy.
still hold the
my
weapons.
You wait. I can't wait. I'm so sorry. That's wild. That's wild.
I think the one thing the Spider-Verse
I don't even know what it looks like, and I love it already. I'm just
I think
if you watch as you know, us talking about blurred culture and us all being here, that's why it was very important with UALA. I don't know if anyone had the chance to watch UALA yet. The live action My Hero Academia short film.
Yeah.
Bro, listen. Christopher Clark Cowan was the action director and designer behind that. He went on to work on Wonder Woman and the the Kingsman series as well.
Nice.
He's currently doing something in the world. So, a black man taking care of all the action, directing, and designing behind projects like that. Guy De Silva was the one, of course, who played Backtrack in the UALA series. I got a chance to play the villain Vale in that. But Guy, for those that don't know, Guy De Silva is the Black Panther stunt double in Civil War. So he will be the one putting together all the fight scenes for.
Nice.
Kira,
there you go. You guys got
for a minute, sweetie? Can you sit still for a second? She's like a crescent roll on the pan. She just rolled over. That's all. She's like boom. Okay, we just lost Kira.
Yo, Khleo, my guy.
Yeah,
this has been an amazing interview. We thank you for your time. This door is always open. Tell your team, holler at us. As a matter of fact, after the show, we'll tell you what we were talking about. Man, crew.
God. I can't breathe.
What can we follow up with that?
I'm sorry.
Okay, let me put something out. As captain, I can't help that I'm inspiring, and you're supposed to follow behind it. It helps.
That man just dropped the exclusive. What are we gonna follow that up with?
Wait, what?
Okay, so for the record, Khleo, Spartan here is the weightlifter of the group. He's also the engineer. We call him the warp drive lifter. He lifts warp drives with his bare arms. If you watch some of
that is the fact.
This man's crossing logs. And anyway, this is what he does. And he's just like, if you could hear some of the stories where he's accidentally scared people off.
Keyword accidentally. Keyword.
They opened the wrong door. That's
they opened the wrong
door. They opened the wrong door.
Like, imagine if Mark Henry was actually the height of the Undertaker, and that's what's happening in that tiny square. Can't tell because he's sitting down.
Yeah.
No, my guy. He lifts warp drives. That's not a lie.
With a name like Black Spartan, you got to back that name up. So I get it.
The man is his own phalanx. Okay, that's all.
There it is.
The man is his own motherfucking phalanx. That's all I got to say. I said it.
So on that note, as we get out of here, thank you once again, Khleo, for stopping in, man, talking about your craft and all the
having me.
Just accolades and just numerous things. We need more like you. We really do need more blurs that's out there that's doing the thing, staying close to the ground, and just being with the people and inspiring more people to do the same thing. So thank you once again. I will be remiss if I didn't give you this. So let me go ahead and give you this right now. Let me put it back up here. And here we go.
Hey. Thank you guys. An amazing conversation, amazing energy, amazing people. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. So thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. Thank you
so much, sir.
Thank you for your time. 2 years in a row.
Hey. We're making it 3, baby. We're gonna make it 3. I'll be down here.
We was at DreamCon. I'm like, Oz, you know what it is? Like, nah. I'm like, you want me to go get them? Say less.
My man Oz. I just supported him. I just bought the he had dropped the Mega Man and Cyborg piece.
Yeah.
One.
I had to grab it. I was like, snatch, need it.
You mean this little number right here?
No,
that's the other one. That's the other piece.
The other one, that's
the other piece.
Yeah. It's a newer piece.
It's a newer one he did with
oh boy.
And then
here comes the flex.
Another flex.
Oh yeah, that one.
Look at this. Man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Look at Ozzy getting all this free promotion.
Ozzy, man.
Shout out people. I'll save it for my ending spiel.
All right, you guys. Thank you for having me, man. I got a jet downtown. They have what's the new Bethesda game? Starfield?
Starfield.
Starfield.
Yeah.
They have something downtown, so I'm gonna go check that out. And yeah, man, thank you guys so much for having me.
All right, Lady Mandalore, talk to the people.
You can, Jesus, Mary, you can find me on Cloud9, but you can also find me on that place called Instagram. I am Lady Mandalore. I have a podcast on YouTube that I do live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I bring smaller, lesser known content creators, artists, directors, you name it. Come on it. Pause. Jesus. Just show up.
Breathe, woman.
Breathe, Kira.
Breathe, woman. Good grief.
I have an audio room that I have on an app called Fanbase once a month. It's going to be this coming Saturday. I will be at New York City Comic Con. I will be interviewing random people and hopefully maybe a few celebrities. Who knows? You can also find my podcast, Child of Mandalore, on all the things. You can also find me on TikTok, where I do voice acting things, and it's also called Child of Mandalore. So I am sweating and I'm excited and I'm so happy to have you, Khleo. It's been real. Thank you so much for coming on. We hope to have you back whenever you like.
I'm back. I will be back 100%.
Thank you, sir.
Our very own Shepherd Book, Navy Montel.
How do I follow that? This is how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Once again, it's your Frosty Bearded Blurticorn here with the crew, chatting with the K-Man here, doing the damn thing. If you want to see what I'm up to, other than getting older, you can find me on Instagram and X under Navy Montel. The Blurticorn Convos are coming back. I'm going to be bringing on content creators, cosplayers, everyone, so we can chat about their journey and have a conversation, not an interview. Interviews are throwing questions, conversations, you're talking with each other. You can find me on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube under Road Catnip. Why? Because I ain't got nothing else better to do. I'm collecting comics. I'm doing cosplay. I'm losing hair. Let's keep it going like this. And one half of the crew of the Blurticorn Speaks podcast here. Come check us out because we're doing the thing. And Khleo, after this, we got to figure out how we can get this to you because I want to make sure you get this, bro. I want to make sure you get this because this is yours now. I don't even want to look at it anymore. In fact, I'm sick of looking at it. I want to just get it to you. I'm tired of looking at it now. You betrayed me. So that's it. Thank you for coming on, fam. We appreciate this more than you know. Like I said before, the flowers, there's not enough out there for you for what you do.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
So our very own editor and bridge builder, Tafari,
man, the myth, the legend.
I'm gonna change my little thing if I do. Yeah, this is my name under all, so I still can't get this shit right. Thank you living for coming through all the time. Disney for my family, Ozzy, all that. For anybody who asks why I bust my ass the way I do to make sure shit like this happens, we don't have enough black anything going on in this world or in any spaces. So if I can connect the right people to get that shit together, you shake hands, y'all. Cree, Khleo, Ozzy, Carl. That's why if you see me at cons, I'm either doing this or going this way or going that way. You got to catch me. She had to bonk me a couple times with a lightsaber, but I just like seeing. I just want to see it. I just want to see niggas win. That's it.
He's not wrong.
And just to test my superpower that these crew claim I have, Khleo, how exactly did you get invited last year to DreamCon?
One more time.
How did you get invited to DreamCon last year?
Last year.
Because I remember the last drop happened. You couldn't get tickets, and then like a couple days later, you were like, "I'll be there."
Was it you? Who was able to give me a link or send me a link to tickets?
I sent you a link and you didn't get any, and then I think someone reached out to you.
Huh?
I'm just confirming whether or not this works.
All of us are frowning. Like,
I'm drawing a blank at the moment with that, brother, only because if I think of this DreamCon, I know what happened to this DreamCon. Last year, I couldn't be able to tell you how I got there. I just know for me, I spoke about it earlier. My main goal for being there was so that me, my brothers, and my little sister could be around people just like us. Like, I cleared my schedule. I flew us all out. So that's all I'm remembering at the moment. Yes.
Okay, so me and John have this lovely relationship called I give him ideas and he leaves me on red. So
John did not know I was coming to DreamCon last year. He did not know that. I showed up and
I pitched it to him and some people there, and then like a day later I saw you got invited. I'm like, not taking credit, but maybe.
For sure. So no. It was not John, because when they found out I was there via the word just got out. I was walking around in my Powerline suit, and they didn't hit my DM like, "Yo, we even know you was here. Do you want to do the Smash Bros tournament? Do you want to be a part of the Family Feud night?" So that's how that went down.
Okay, so superpower disconfirmed. I don't know everybody, y'all, but thank y'all for everybody. thank you for pulling up anyway and taking a chance on you, kid. Appreciate y'all. Who's next?
The cinematic assassin. Follow that one up.
Yes, the cinematic assassin will be watching. You can find me at Mayhem Media. That's MAYEHEM Media. Don't matter what site you on. Follow me if you want these ridiculous jokes that I do. Follow me if you want to know how to step your collectible game up. I call myself the frugal Funko finder, because if it's out there, maybe you can find it, but if it's out there, I'm gonna find it for the low. I don't want to tie up too much of Khleo time. Thank you. I refuse to call you Zero because I was like, that's racist. So you was like the black dude from Holes for like a while, and then like, you know, I just wanted to fight everybody that was like, oh, you mean Zero? Like, no. On that lovely note, as I always like to stress, mental health is important. So please take your meds, take your PTO, and whatever else you do in this world, laughter, lean into learning, lean into love, and we'll make this world a better place.
Right on.
That's right.
Black Spartan, talk to the people.
Yes, it is I, Black Spartan, also known as Black Fox 447 on all socials. Anything that's video game related, because I definitely gotta find Khleo on Mortal Kombat 1 because I hear somebody on the sticks, I must respond in kind. So
oh boy, here we go.
We must meet, sir, on that hollow ground. Aside from that, I do reviews and everything I watch. I read in gym stuff because apparently I lift logs.
Warp drive engines.
Logs. Sometimes people. Aside from that, of course, how the fact we got here and Give It Podcast can both be found on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. My podcast can be found wherever podcasts are heard or seen. Again, guys, as we've been talking about, representation matters. Word of mouth is the greatest form of advertising that you can do. If you know somebody that's doing something, simply don't like it, share it, let other people know about it. And also, it's con season. Again, 3 quick-ass rules. Number 1, respect cosplayers at all times. You do not want to run into a guy like me that has no problem throwing you. I trained for this. That's all I'm going to say. Number 2, wash your ass. Simply put. Soap, water, and deodorant are still available. Please wash your ass. That's all we ask. So number 3, the same rule I apply to myself, the same rule I apply to everyone else. Simply put, be kind, be nice to each other, and simply put, don't be a dick, and we'll all be cool.
That's it. Hey, everybody, it is your man on the wall, Chris Fury. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to the crew. Thank you to Khleo Thomas for stopping through.
Thank you.
If you like what you see, and I'm sure you have,
you better.
You go follow us on the IG or Blurred's Eye View. You can find the link tree in the bio. You can find us everywhere. We are also a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Go to otakunoir.com. Get 10% off by putting in Blurred's Eye View. Put Blurred's Eye View in. Get 10% off any of your products. Any of them. And trust me, Otaku Noir, they give you the Blurred blind box.
Facts.
Like this sweet little number right
here. Mine's right there. Mine's right there under Mickey. Mine's right there.
That is awesome stuff that they have. So you never be disappointed. You can also, we're also a proud affiliate of Blurred Station. What is Blurred Station? Blurred Station is the next streaming service that's dedicated for blurs, for POCs, for the BIPOC community, that's giving you speculative fiction, anime, comics, live action, you name it. We're going to be there. We're creating Blurred News Network, BNN. You definitely want to see us. You definitely want to be on time with that. That's coming up soon. You want to hit that. Here we go. Where you at? And we're also on pro that. Anyway, so yeah, you can find us there. Coming soon to Blurred Station. You go to blurredstation.com and you will find all the dope information that you can get there, right there. Blurred Station, the new Black Hollywood.
Hey,
it's the new Black Hollywood. You definitely want to get in on that. We're looking at 100,000 subscribers by the end of this month. And guess what? Unlike other streaming services,
come on,
you get to own a piece of the action. So guess what? You get to own a piece of something, and stuff doesn't get canceled, and the price doesn't get hiked, and all that great stuff, and you still get to enjoy dope content. Can't beat that.
And that's guaranteed for 3 years.
Guaranteed. So,
3 years.
Netflix cough. Netflix.
So, do you want to get Netflix? No, come to Blur Station.
So until then, when you see us next Tuesday, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. Once again, thank you to Khleo Thomas.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to the crew. Until next time, we are out of here.